in today's world. Let's take a closer look. During my field experience, I had the opportunity to create several deliverables, each building upon the previous to contribute to a cohesive course design. I began by developing a portion of the course map, which included creating learning objectives, assessment, and identifying appropriate learning materials for a 1-week module. I, of course, being myself, wound up developing 13 whole modules based on my one chapter, in addition to the one module for the emerging adulthood course. It was very exciting to see how I could take one chapter in a book, create a module for one course, and then build out that module and create a course all on its own. Using these elements, I designed the Canvas module that featured a course homepage, module overview, a curated learning materials, and corresponding assignments. Next, I leveraged an artificial intelligence tool provided by ASU to generate rubrics and quiz questions for my assigned chapter. Research by Cooper supports the effectiveness of AI in educational contexts, as does Dr. Jensen. This highlights the value of AI in simplifying and accelerating tasks like quiz and rubric creation. AI also helps assist in the standardization of quiz formatting across the course. While the AI tool was highly efficient, I made sure that the content aligned with the course learning objectives that I had created from external content, since the generator focused heavily on the specific information only provided in our next book. Once my module was completed, I collaborated with other members of the Course Design Bootcamp team to finalize the course. We reviewed 2 additional modules to ensure consistency and alignment with course standards. We discussed other pedagogical approaches and got to know about one another's, focus and desire for creating an exciting and engaging course. Working on these deliverables has been incredibly rewarding, both professionally and personally. This experience deepened my understanding of course design processes and allowed me to hone my skills, integrating technology, pedagogy, and collaboration. I really enjoyed the mentorship of Dr. Jensen. She provided invaluable guidance throughout the Course Design Bootcamp, while also allowing me to kind of go down the rabbit hole to my specific interest. One of the most helpful parts of Course Design Bootcamp were our team meetings. We met every other week in Zoom for an hour and a half to talk about our week. And then Dr. Jensen would screen share how to step-by-step go through each of our Canvas tools, step-by-step go through AI tools, rubric generation, and discuss what works and what doesn't work in courses she's taught so far. This experience gave me a deeper appreciation for the art and science of course design. I learned how to navigate Canvas effectively and use its features to create courses that are engaging, accessible, and student-centered. The bootcamp also enhanced my ability to collaborate with others and build cohesive and impactful autonomy to scaffold learning activities. This ensured that participants progressed from foundational knowledge to higher order thinking, such as analysis and evaluation. We had example activities like reflection tasks that asked participants to analyze societal norms and then create a visual representation of their evolving understanding. Following the principles of Understanding by Design by Bowen, I backward designed the project to ensure all activities aligned with the ultimate goal of fostering critical thinking and reflection about love, relationships, and media influence. I had the most fun designing creative activities for the students to explore this stage in their life. To overcome challenges with time management, I also continue to explore the potential of generative AI in education as discussed by Cooper. I use ChatGPT to help generate some of my discussion prompt answers to see what maybe students would come up with in answers to the questions as part of my backwards design. So when I designed my discussion prompt, I brought the prompt, entered it into ChatGPT, and asked it to answer the question. When ChatGPT was able to successfully tailor an answer as a participant, this showed that my question was clear, interesting, and challenging, which will help me improve engagement with students and improve their focus over time. The primary goal for Love and Relationships is to provide a comprehensive framework for students to explore the complexities of romantic and sexual dynamics during emerging adulthood. By the end of this module that I have created, students will be able to examine shifts in societal norms, particularly regarding gender roles, ethnicity, and sexual orientation, and analyze how these impact romantic relationships today. Students will be able to form well-rounded views on evolving ideas about monogamy and marriage around emerging adulthood, assess the ability of young adults to differentiate between media portrayals and real-life intimacy, and evaluate the influence of pornography on attitudes towards sexuality, monogamy, and marriage. To achieve these objectives, students engage in a variety of science. They have a reflection that encourages introspection on their values and experiences, a quiz to assess comprehension of course materials, an artistic project that channels creativity and demonstrates understanding of key themes, and a discussion board focusing on love, relationships, and visual media. So key components and pedagogical insights for this project. There's a self-reflection task that helps students process the material personally. It asks them to think critically about how societal shifts and media representations shape their own views on love and relationships. By allowing students to self-grade, this activity fosters accountability and self-awareness. The artistic project is a cornerstone of this module. Students get to create an expressive piece, such as poetry, visual art, or multimedia, to share in a portfolio website that illustrates their understanding of the week's themes. This activity bridges academic and emotional learning, encouraging students to connect personally with the material. The discussion board promotes peer-to-peer learning. Students analyze how visual media, such as films, television, or social media, influences perceptions of love and relationships. This format sparks meaningful dialogue and challenges preconceived notions on the topic. Emerging adulthood is a time of significant change. During this stage, individuals explore identity, form relationships, and grapple with societal expectations. This module provides a structured space for students to explore these transitions critically and creatively. The focus on media literacy, particularly around pornography, is vital. It helps students develop the ability to differentiate between fantasy and reality, enabling healthier relationships and more grounded views on sexuality. Another unique feature of this module is the inclusion of a web page shell for the students' emerging adulthood portfolio. This portfolio is an evolving project where students compile their work, creating a valuable resource for personal and academic growth. In conclusion, Love and Relationships is more than just a course module. It is a transformative learning experience. It challenges students to engage deeply with complex topics, fostering critical thinking, creativity, and personal growth. I invite you to consider how this type of module can be adapted to other courses or training environments. By integrating reflection, creativity, and real-world applications, we can better prepare students to navigate life's challenges with insight and empathy. Thank you.